I'm gonna go ahead and call to order the meeting of the Parke County Alcoholic Beverage Board. Let the record reflect that in September 11th, 2025 is now 1 p.m. Officer Gelman of the State Excise Police, I'll be leading this hearing. Do we have anyone wishing to voice opposition to any of the permits that are scheduled? Let the record reflect that there are none. Just as a matter of proceeding, this thing in front of me is a camera on the table. This meeting is being recorded with audio and video equipment, so be mindful of anything you say after this point. We do have all 4 board members here today. Andrew, quick question, have you been sworn in? Not yet, okay.
Right, I'm waiting.
So you are a spectator still.
The paperwork has been turned in. I'm waiting for it to come back to me.
Oh,
I'll take it to.
okay. Real quick, I'll have these gentlemen introduce themselves because they are voting on the board today.
Mike McKinney, County Commissioners.
Cameron Martin, County Council appointment. And then are you two going to be speaking at this point? Okay, so you're going to be offering sworn testimony. I need you to take a note, so if you'll please raise your right hand.
All right.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm under the penalties of perjury that the answers you've given on your application or any testimony you give to questions asked by the board be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Okay, board members, we have 2 renewals today, no violations. Those being for the Turkey Run Gas and Grill, North Warriors Road in Marshall, permit number DL 69328182, and the Rockville Mart number 2 West Ohio Street, permit number DL 6133840. Questions, concerns, motions regarding those?
That's properly matched.
There have no violations.
No violation. I just make approve both of them. I second it.
Moved and seconded for approval. All in favor, say aye. Aye, opposed. The motion will carry. Okay, next we have a new beer retailer permit for the Main Street Diner in Rosedale. Permit number RR 6142365. Would please state your name?
Brad Kyle,
What's your position with the business?
owner.
Kyle,
Yep, KEIL.
50/50 on the right with your.
Yes, yes, sir. My wife owns, she owns the other half, I guess.
Okay. You should guess.
But she's the boss, so,
Smart guy.
yeah.
Should just approve it on that. Okay, you want to tell us about the business?
Just a local diner there in Rosedale. We bought it in January, started doing pizza and hot wings, and we're hoping to add beer just to help with some of the sales on the pizza side in the evenings.
Start to think with me. So the first time with an alcohol permit,
Yes,
first time running a restaurant, or you done that?
I've managed restaurants before.
Anything of interest?
Just different ones throughout the years, nothing that served alcohol at, but
All right, so just so you know, after this meeting, I will follow up. I'm gonna send you a zip file, general information about alcohol sales, service, and training.
okay,
I'm sure it's not an issue, but just so you understand, it is a regulated industry with laws and rules and all sorts of stuff you have to follow. If you don't understand any of it, you will have my contact information. Please
Okay.
reach out and I will help you through it.
okay,
It's far easier to do that than it is to deal with your head violations.
yes, sir.
I'd rather avoid that at this point. So what are your hours of operation?
Right now we're at 8 to 2, Monday and Tuesday, then we're 8 to 8, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then on Sundays, we're only open 11 to 2.
Very targeted.
You had to work around the community and the demand, and they all got kids and, yep,
So you don't have a bar, so all the alcohol will be kept back in the kitchen and walk to the tables, I'm assuming.
yes, sir.
Just understand if someone walks up to the front counter, you cannot hand it to them.
Okay,
By any law, if there's any room that contains a countertop that alcohol is handed over, that would become a bar room and you'd have 21 or over to be in there.
okay,
So you're gonna walk it to the table.
to the table,
With your business model, that's gonna be
okay,
the tricky part, I think, for you guys would be all of your beer is gonna have to come through a distributor. You may not
Okay.
go to these stores and purchase it. People cannot bring in their own beer, wine, or liquor,
okay,
which probably wouldn't allow it anyway, but. So this permit will be approved by the state next Tuesday.
okay,
So within 72 hours, it'll be active and you start setting up your accounts with your vendors. I do not have any idea who delivers beer active.
okay.
Check with the gas station.
Yeah, we can check around town there and see where they're getting it from.
They should tell. they're not exactly competition for them, so.
Yep.
Two completely different business models. Okay. Who's gonna be serving alcohol business?
Well, we always have an adult in there over 21 usually. I was reading up, and I could be wrong, but I was reading up on the restricted permits. So my oldest daughter, she's in there on the weekends, and she'll be 19 in April.
Okay.
I do believe from what I read, she can do table service in a restaurant.
She can, as long as she's working under the supervision of somebody over the age of 21
Okay.
who is licensed and trained, so.
Yep, and our grill cooks are always over 21. We usually have an adult in the back, and then the younger up front in the serving area.
So be careful with that, because I would argue that a grill cook is not supervising
Okay,
servers.
okay,
They would have to be licensed and trained themselves, so meet the same qualifications. So unless you're running a high volume of beer sales, guys will just have the guys run it.
okay,
Seems reasonable.
okay.
Seating capacity,
I think it's 60.
pretty close to it. One thing that will come up with our enforcement officers is your patio shouldn't have a barrier around it. I know it has kind of a defined space,
Mm-hmm.
but some of that's gonna have to be closed off.
Now, can, like, just rope chains or, so we do have those in the basement already. We just didn't know what we would need to do with those.
Opening should be less than 5 feet, roughly thereabouts.
Okay,
So I imagine, I don't know how wide the ends are, probably a little wider than that.
I think they're about 10 foot to the end of the canopy.
And if you don't want to use chains on the end, you can use some planer boxes to help close it off a little bit,
Okay,
but just make sure you understand that.
Yep.
Do you have any questions for the board?
as of right now, no.
You'll have my information, don't hesitate to call, I'm happy to. Okay, board members, you guys have any questions or concerns?
It's just a beer, wine.
Just beer only, actually. Yep.
Beer only. What are your hours on Wednesday through Saturday?
8 to 8, Wednesday through Saturday.
And 11 to 2 on Sunday?
Yep.
You get to make a testimony.
Make the motion and we approve.
I second.
We'll go to the second for approval, all in favor, say aye. Aye, opposed? Motion will carry. Did you bring your affidavit with you by chance?
I'm guessing no.
This is a legal document. It's basically stating that the sign has been posted for the last 10 days.
Okay,
I will fill it out for you. I just need you to sign here.
all right.
I do need your sworn statement that it has been out. So if you would just.
Oh, yes, it's definitely been up. I want to say we put it up beginning of August, moved to the outside, well, right after last month's meeting.
Does it have today's meeting date on it?
Yes, it does. We marked out the August one and put the September one.
It's a sign. Thank you very much. Thank you, appreciate it.
All right. Hey, thank you, guys.
You have a good day.
You too.
Okay, so that leaves us with the renewal for the Mansfield Village. Permit number RR 6135600. And you're not with the business.
Oh, I'm the owner of the minister, but this for looks, what, already.
This is the Luke. Okay. So you're with Terry.
Yes.
Where's Terry today?
Oh, he's working, that's why you show up.
Okay, I guess there was paperwork that was, you guys were gonna serve Luke with paperwork today?
Yes.
And did you expect him to be here?
Yeah, we show, I went to the bar today, we saw him, right? When I was on my bar.
Why don't you come over and sit down so I can hear you better?
Oh, sorry. So, yeah, so I thought he's gonna come here, so I don't know where he at, because he don't talk to us anymore.
I've had communication with him all day. He knows when the hearing is and that he's expected to be here. He acknowledged he would be here and he's not responding to messages at this point. So I just want to make sure that's clear. That's all. Board members, so regarding this permit, we do have some issues. Food sales. With this type of permit, it's supposed to be 100,000 a year in food sales. Do you think that place is that busy?
With his issues the past year and a half, then
I've not, I don't know. I know where it's at, but I wouldn't know.
Prior to that,
Are we talking about the, one that was arrested?
former highway superintendent,
Pardon?
the former highway superintendent.
Okay, all right. I kind of doubt it, but I don't know. I've never been out there
I had that.
5 or 6 years.
But I looked it up on what he reported on his alcohol permit renewals. And it far exceeds any possible requirement. And I, to the point that I'm gonna run the Department of Revenue, I'm gonna have the Department of Revenue verify it. Get out of it. It very well may be true, but it seems highly unlikely,
Yeah.
given the location, unless there's a lot of traffic in it.
Well, maybe with Bridge Festival, but his arrest was during the Bridge Festival. I don't know what kind of activity he could have had at that point in time, because he was in jail for. Yeah,
Okay, so that's the first issue. The second issue is he was arrested for an incident at the bar in October of last year. With like charges for like domestic battery and
domestic battery, OWI, criminal recklessness.
I didn't see an OWI charge. I see criminal recklessness for deadly weapon. Is that related to the car?
Yes,
Okay. Did you have information on the OWI related to that one or not? That's a focus. I don't think it's something else on the state. Price.
I thought that maybe the OWI might have been filed after the fact. It may not have been. He was. Was drug tested after. Incarceration.
Okay.
And he tested positive.
Okay. Alcohol?
No.
Do you know what? You don't have to guess.
Yes,
This wasn't alcohol.
correct.
Okay, so in the report, it notes that, so he did. I guess he left the scene of the incident and wrecked a county commission vehicle.
Yes,
Okay. And during that, they noted that the vehicle had this, officers noted that had the strong smell of both law and burnt marijuana. And that they did not locate any once they got the search, but he was already away from the vehicle at that point, so
correct.
always a chance it was taken with him. And he was fired from his county commissioner's position as a result of this.
Correct.
Okay. Then I understand there was also a pending 2003 case out of Clay County for DUI.
It's a 2023 case for OWI.
So. As we're dealing with this kind of stuff, guys, our burden of proof is not, proof beyond a reasonable doubt, it's preponderance of the evidence. So we look at the evidence, the simple fact that police were called there, police did their investigation. Arrested him, prosecutor reviewed the charges, filed the charge, judge filed charges. Tells me that there is evidence of this is substantial and real. So I'm okay with, even though he hasn't finished up the trial on either the Clay County case or the current pending one. But 2004 just still done.
The OWI case is not done, and the 2024 case from Parke County is not done either. Both are still pending.
The preponderance of the evidence. That we don't have to have proof beyond a reasonable doubt. If for some reason he would win either or both of these cases, that could be used as evidence in a appeal hearing with the state. Should we choose in that, that's totally up to you. And just so we understand, we're dealing with renewal of existing alcohol permits like this one. We only have 3 choices of whether or not we renew it, or if we deny it, I guess. These are set forth by Indiana Administrative Code 127.1, 127.2, 127.3. If you're going to deny the permit, you would have to list one or more of these choices, and that's all we can list. So number 1 is whether the applicant is a good moral character. Number 2 is whether the permit premise has become a public nuisance. And 3, whether any criminal offenses have taken place at the permit premise. So the domestic battery took place. Was it at the actual business? Or was it the apartments upstairs or was it? I mean, it's tied to the basement. What's that?
The second floor.
Is that a bar up there?
No, there's no bar. It's just the
Attached.
attached.
Okay, well, loosely it was related to business transactions.
Yes.
So I hate to not have him here to defend himself, but he knew there was a meeting here. Given that there's a pending transfer, I'm gonna assume he's stalling. I'm trying to pull us up for this, so I'm gonna move forward with it and he can come up with a real good reason why he's not here to. Because right now, we're 16 minutes into it, so he's not really. Not really a mobile thing. Just kidding, so.
He's there driving around like I just don't get away.
Good moral character pretty much gets you down. As far as I'm,
Good moral character, the criminal offense,
yeah, I'm not,
been arrested twice on criminal offenses, and what was the second one?
With the permit premise has become a public nuisance.
I don't know about that.
That's a tough one. I mean,
Yeah.
a single incident there, not much.
Right.
So do you guys have any questions, anything you want answer or you want cleared up?
Last month, you guys were given the option of.
Hold on one second. Were you sworn in at the beginning of the hearing?
What?
Were you sworn in? Okay. I need you, if you're gonna, do you want to speak?
Okay, yeah.
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm under the penalties of perjury that any questions you answer, any testimony you give to questions asked by the board be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? And state your name, please.
My name is Brenda Medican.
Okay, and just for the record, you are in the process of purchasing this
Yes,
business. Okay, sorry. Go ahead one more time.
Okay, so last month you guys told us that you were in the process of purchasing the property and business from him.
yeah,
So that's to include his current license.
yeah, that's, so we're in contract for 2 years.
Okay,
And then, so in our contract, he need to transfer everything on us. Like we can't, because we got a lawyer already, we can't just get it ourselves. We can get it, but we don't need, because that's in our contract. He need to transfer his license to our name.
so I guess my line of thinking is, can they get their own?
They can, but it's gonna be a 3-month process. And to be clear, if we choose to deny this today, the business may continue to operate as it has been until this has been settled. So when is the Cover Bridge Festival? A month from now.
Yeah,
More than likely it'll be active and beyond.
because I know the expiration is in the 15th, when is
And is it,
Monday?
yeah, isn't it fair that getting through the Cover Bridge Festival is of importance to you? That's your greatest
Yeah,
chance.
because we lose a lot of money.
Yeah.
It's just so sad for me.
Yeah,
Like I quit my job.
Yeah.
And now like he just like using us for our money. Like,
and he's no longer even communicating.
oh, like when we saw him, he just go to our, but that's why I'm trying to sue him because he bring people there without us knowledging, like he just like using us, like he tell people like he just use us for our money, and then it's not fair for us because we were just like, like do business. Like I'm ready to move here in 2 years. Our retirement, my husband is gonna retire in 2 years, and before like people give us a warning about him, but we give him benefit of the doubt because I don't want to judge him. I tried to help him, but it's just like the way he treats us right now is just not. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
And I completely understand your position. You're in an awful mess with this.
It's like we give him money,
It's
like
not your fault.
the renew for his insurance, even supposed to, you need to pay for it by giving $1,000. I do everything what he needs. I need to come here, drive him to go to court to get all the paperwork. It's like an hour drive. I need to track him down to do everything, but he just like, and I'm just tired of it. Like,
So the reality of it is, I know this is a compelling argument to renew, but that's not what we're dealing with today. We're dealing with whether or not he's qualified to hold
I
it.
know,
If
I
we,
understand that.
and it's a separate matter from the transfer. And unfortunately, if we choose to deny it, it could still be transferred, but the state would have to say, we're going to allow you to keep it transfer, but that's outside of what this board is doing.
Yeah.
So just looking at the simple renewal to the owner, 100% owned by record is what we do. So
you're saying that if we deny the permit, they could continue to operate for how long?
until it's settled by the state. So the state will hear the permit next Tuesday. I'm gonna guess they'll uphold they should uphold our decision, but then there's a chance for him to enter into an appeal, and that's gonna drag it out at least for a month. I think he has at least a month to notify the state that he wishes to appeal.
So we can still continue like waiting for like a month so the coverage over what until that's,
I'm hoping so. And during that time, they could issue,
so, because I will. Expire.
Why?
Because it's no, like if we apply, if we close the bar for 3 months, nobody's gonna come back there. And it's just lose of our money because we can pay him $4,000 a month where we can get that money. Like my husband only working. I don't work anymore.
there could be extensions, but that'll be
Yeah, or
it's
3
beyond
months.
me. The state may allow extensions to keep it open until the transfer goes, or not transfer, but a new permit goes through. So
But even then,
I need-
a lot of that's gonna be on him to do the extensions and
even though
the appeals.
the appeal will be on him, the extensions, if the state will allow them, I can't guarantee they will. You, since you are operating under a manager's questionnaire, you can't apply for those. But the permit still has to be eligible, so I don't know what the state, I don't know how many of those you would get, if any. So it's up to you guys. I've seen cases where the state will allow the applicant to hold the permit and long enough to sell it.
So if we approve the permit, then it's still going until this trial's over.
If you prove the permit, then it exists as it has been. So we're saying that this sort of behavior for an owner is
Can
acceptable.
they operate under an approved permit?
Of course they can. But you're also making a note that Luke's arrest and criminal activity are perfectly acceptable ways to operate a business. And that's where, so outside, let's just say there was no transfer, nobody was selling.
Yeah.
There wasn't somebody who stands to lose money in the transaction and wants to operate it. Pretend that's where we are and consider moving in.
Well,
I can't in good faith approve the permit to the applicant.
I can't either. I think it's just gonna make more of a mess if we do. So I'm gonna just make a motion to deny it.
I would second it.
And which of the three reasons are you going to cite?
The first part of it.
First part is good moral character.
Yeah,
Second it.
Okay, you're just gonna go good moral character?
yeah.
Yeah, good more, the first reason and the third reason.
Okay, third. A criminal offense is taking place at the permit premise. Okay. All right, so it's been moved and seconded for denial. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? And I'm gonna cite the same two reasons as you guys, number one and number two, so. So at this point, we're denying the permit. It'll be heard by the commission next week. We'll see what they do. I don't know.
So we're just gonna wait until they told us we can't open anymore.
That's, yeah, essentially, I mean, there may be options, but Terry's been communicating with me, so.
Because if we open the bar, nobody's going to use the food, people like drink, and we have a lot of alcohol.
You may want to think about, I think I said this last one, you may want to think about applying for your own permit. Yeah. Immediately.
Yeah.
It's a type 209 permit, which they're not subject to quota. The only potential problem you're gonna run into is they're not gonna issue a permit at a location that has an existing permit. So you may have to put a note in it.
So I have a question, because one time I talked to him about this, and he said like, if they deny me, I can just get an extension for 3 months. Can he get that?
You can't just get an extension that easy,
Okay,
especially if it's been denied.
that's why like I said, like he's dragging his feet, and I told him like, hey, in our parts are wrong, that we never check everything before we go, because like I said, we trust him, and we just, give him a shot. Because we know him for only with cooperation, because we have cooperated it, so, but people warn us, and I was like, you know what, even a bit of that, and then now we see it, and I was like, people like, what the heck, man?
For the record, I'm gonna enter the October twenty twenty-four police report I have it into the record as state exhibit number one. Then we get a copy of the Clay County arrest.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to send it to me? I'll have that back in the time finally.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
I will work on that right now.
Okay, and then I'll enter that as state exhibit number two, and then we'll send it down to commission, so. I don't have anything else. Sorry you're in this position.
Oh, no, it's okay, I understand.
Uh,
Trust me, it's just like, it's really crazy.
and then you still have to track him down to give him that paper.
Yeah. Gave him to address that, that he's everywhere. It's hard to track him down. Even he's in Mansfield, like if he saw me, he just drive all the way somewhere else, like.
Okay, well, I don't have anything else. Just for the record, it is now 1:30. He knew he was supposed to be here and acknowledged that he would be here and he's not here. So again, stalling.
So,
All right,
just gonna let my husband to just talk to you or whatever, okay? Well, thank you, guys.
okay, board members, I don't have anything else. I'm gonna make a motion that we adjourn.
Second.
We do second for adjournment. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Meeting is adjourned.